Hey.
It's Ashley Alban. You ready to hear about the craziest thing that ever happened to me while I was on camera? Oh, it's a very, very interesting story, I would say. I just want to give a little bit of a disclaimer though. First, I'm often asked, what's the weirdest request? What's the craziest thing? Blah, 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 blah. And usually I say there are no weird requests. Nothing is out of the ordinary. But a caveat for that is that I don't condone certain kinks or fetishes that affect another person or thing. So I don't condone pedophilia, bestiality, any type of non consensual sex. I'm also really not into crushing fetish of a live thing. And I'm sure there are other things I'm not thinking of right now. But so this story falls into one of those categories, hence why I'm going to tell you about it, because it is the most ridiculous thing that I have ever witnessed, and I'm not lying or exaggerating any details of the story. It unfolded like a movie. There was foreshadowing, which I didn't pick up upon, and it was a lot. It was a lot. Okay. So this happened very early on when I first started camming. I had been camming for maybe 2 or 3 months at this point, so I was starting to get into the swing of things. I was starting to understand what guys are looking for, what to expect. I saw a wide range of fetishes at this point, and so nothing was really that surprising anymore. I was getting the hang of it. I was feeling confident with myself. I knew what was going on. So, one fateful afternoon, I was taken into an exclusive private show. So it was just a one-on-one show with me and this guy. Starts off like a typical show, just like any show. Turns on his camera and we do cam to cam. We chat a little bit. I ask him how he's doing. He says that he's good, but he's really bored. He's by himself watching his sister's farm for the weekend. And I say, oh, you want to have a little bit of fun? And of course he wants to have fun, and so I start undressing. He mentions that he's a gymnast, and I say, oh, that's really cool. And I then compliment him because he had a nice body, so it made sense that he was a gymnast. And then he asked if I would like to watch him suck his own penis, which obviously, duh, I was all for it. BTW, that was not a weird request. That is not the first time that I saw someone suck his own penis on camera, nor was it the last time. So this is all very normal. It was a cool show. I mean, I just kind of was naked and provided visual stimulation, and he did his thing with his wee wee, and he finished up, and that was that. Seemingly, I thought we were about to sign off, and then I would go do another show, but he wanted to chat a little bit, which was nice. It's not a very common thing, but it's almost a way to tip a girl because you just kind of hang out afterwards and stay in the show. So she's still making money, but she's not having to actually do anything. So I'm cool with that. We're talking a little bit, and he asks me if I'm kinky. And at this point, I had come to understand what guys usually mean when they ask about kinky stuff. It's usually, more often than not, I've seen to be female domination. So there's a whole range that falls under that, right? So I, start talking about it a little bit, how I'd like to dominate a guy, and I see him reach his hand back down to his nether regions, and being an opportunist and an entrepreneur, I was well aware of an opportunity when I saw it, and so I just go for it, and I keep talking about this stuff, talking about how I would dominate a man, and I bring up how I would use a strap on and have sex with his butthole. You know, usual, pretty typical talk. And you might think that's weird, but let me tell you, it's not weird at all. I honestly, I would say like 1 in 3 guys are into this kind of stuff. Maybe that's an exaggeration. I don't know, but it's a lot. It's pretty common. Okay, it's common. Anyway, so he's like getting into this talk, and we're going back and forth, and his video feed stops. It cuts out, and so I'm just like, hey, your video stopped. Just letting you know, because you know it happens. Things glitch out with the internet, and so I just wanted him to be aware. And he said, oh, it's okay. I want to go outside. And I'm just like, didn't you say that you were on a farm? He's just typing. He's like, yeah, I'm on my sister's stud horse farm. Dawning realization about what is about to transpire. It hits me, and I immediately start backpedaling all of this dirty talk that I started. I am very concerned, and I'm just like, are you sure? Have you done this before? Have you used anything? And he's like, no, I've never played with my ass before. I was like, oh my goodness, do you have a dildo? Do you have a toy? Is there a cucumber? Is there something else that you can use that's maybe smaller? He's like, no, I don't have anything. I was like, oh my God, do you have lube? You should prep yourself. You need to like use lots and lots of lube. I don't want you to hurt yourself. But he doesn't care. He doesn't care. His mind is set. And all of a sudden, the video feed comes back to life. And what am I looking at? But the flank end of a horse. And I don't know if you have ever seen a horse penis. I know there's a saying somebody could be hung like a horse, but have you seen a horse dick before? It's large. I would say Google it. I mean, it's ridiculous. And it was erect. So like, I don't know if like stud horses are just hard all the time, or like if he was planning this and like prepped the horse. I don't know what was going on, but all of a sudden I was looking directly at a large horse penis. And so I'm still like trying to like stop this, but at the same time I feel like I should like be there in case he needs like some kind of moral support, and also it's kind of like you're watching a train wreck and you don't want to look, but you just keep looking, and it just happens so quickly. It just happens so quickly. So from the time where the like video feed came back on and I saw the horse penis, and to yeah, I mean, it wasn't very long. He like got it set up. He was just like type something like time to go or get ready. I don't know. And he just like went over and did his little gymnastic position and got in position, and the horse shifted, and I saw the beginning of penetration, and then the video cuts out, ends. It was like, I saw like 3 seconds of it. I'm just sitting there in my bed like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And it just ends. Like he probably lost the Wi-Fi signal while he was outside. And I did not know what to do with myself. I shut off my computer. I did not know what I just saw. I did not know how it escalated so quickly. One minute he was sucking his penis, the next minute there was a horse penis. I don't know. So I just like walked into my bathroom. I was home alone at the time, and I just like stared at myself in the mirror for about 5 minutes, like, what the fuck? So there was that. And then I did not see him again for 3 months. And the website that I was on at the time, it was very difficult to contact members. They were very like restrictive about things. I don't know. So I was like, I didn't know what to do. And so 3 months later, I was in kind of like a group show, and I see his screen name enter. And I was in the middle of a show. I was in the middle of doing something, but I couldn't help myself because I was like so excited that he was like not dead, that like he didn't like prolapse his asshole to like, I don't even know. So I got really excited. I was like, hey, so and so, because his name was in his screen name. I'm like, how are you doing? Oh my God, it's been so long. Are you doing well? And he just like types and he's like, I'm good. Do you know me? I don't think I've ever done a show with you. And I couldn't help myself. And I just smirked and looked right at the camera. I said, what are you talking about? We did do a show. Do you remember your sister's farm? He logged out. Never ever saw him again. But he survived. He survived. I hope that horse is okay. Yeah, so takeaway from this, don't fuck horses. That's wrong. Bestiality is not okay. And I'm surprised, maybe he was in a hospital for 3 months. Oh my God, horse penises are large. That's another takeaway. And crazy shit happens on the internet. Crazy shit happens on the internet. That's all I got. That's all I got for you. That's all I got. So, craziest cam story. Too long, didn't read, didn't listen. I watched a guy get fucked by a horse for about 3 seconds. All right. So, hope you enjoyed this story. I hope I didn't scar any of you for life. I don't recommend doing that. Oh my goodness, please don't. Please don't try that. This is a do not try at home story. All right, yeah, so that's that. I will see you guys later. Bye, everybody.